What's up, Octagonal Nation? Mr. Octagonal here from Octagonal Gaming. Now we are back with our NFL Draft on the Clock series here. So last episode we talked about the Buccaneers. Next episode we're going to be talking about my favorite NFL team, the Detroit Lions. In this episode we're going to be talking about my friend Turtle Player 9's favorite NFL team, the Denver Broncos. So make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. So, let's see. The Broncos, they just won Super Bowl 50. And then they just missed the playoffs last year. Right? They just missed it. They got eliminated week 16 because of the Dolphins. So the Broncos, they just missed the playoffs, they just said. And hopefully for them, a good pick here can bring them back to the playoffs. Start off quarterback. I don't think they're going to take a quarterback. They think Paxton Lynch is their answer at quarterback, which I think he can be. However, he didn't really show me anything last year. Obviously, they played Trevor Siemian more, but yeah. So I don't think quarterback is their biggest issue now. Running back, I like C.J. Anderson. I don't think running back is their biggest issue. Receiver, I really like Demaryius Thomas and Emmanuel Sanders. However, neither of them are getting any younger. So maybe a draft a receiver? I don't think so. Tight end. That they could use a tight end. I know they... No, they didn't have Julius Thomas last year. Never mind. He went with Jaguars. I forgot. And then he got traded to the Dolphins. So I can't think of it on the top of my head. So obviously their tight end might not be that great. So what about David Njoku? O.J. Howard will be long gone. So maybe the pick is Njoku. He's an athletic freak from the U, Miami. Miami, Florida. Not Miami, Ohio. I know there's more than one Miami. Ben Roethlisberger went to Miami, Ohio. But offensive line, oh geez. If they don't draft an offensive lineman, they have problems. Let me just start off with guard. You guys are pissed off at me for saying this every episode. I can only imagine you're pissed. No one said anything yet, so that's good. But Forrest Lamp. This might be the last episode I talk about him. Probably not. I'm not next episode of the Lions. But he will blossom into a beautiful little butterfly, just like Zach Martin did a few years ago. Mid-first round prospect. Boom, boom. They probably will draft an offensive tackle, though. Ryan Ramczyk from Wisconsin, Garrett Bowles from Utah, or Cam Robinson from Alabama. One of those three, I think, will be a Denver Bronco after day one. Who I think it will be? I think it'll be, I'm going to say, this isn't final. I'm making a mock draft in a couple days. But Cam Robinson from Alabama. My favorite tackle is Garrett Bowles from Utah, who's an absolute freak of nature. So let's go to defense. They have a really good defense. Defense is not their biggest issue. It's offense. Defensive line, I like Derek Wolfe. Can't think of anyone else. Maybe a defensive lineman. Especially defensive tackle. And the only one in this range might be Mike McDowell from Michigan State. That'll be a nice pick. It would. Maybe a little early. Maybe trade down about 6 picks or so. Then make your move. McDowell, what they need to pick offensive line. Linebackers, that's set. Von Miller might be the best player in the NFL. If not, he's a top 5. Brandon Marshall at the middle linebacker spot. He's really good. And they're developing Shane Ray at the other outside linebacker spot. He was taken in the first round a couple years ago. So linebacker's not their biggest issue. Let's go to secondary, cornerback. They have what I think is the best cornerback tandem in the league. Chris Harris and Aqib Talib. Now, don't say I'm biased. They both went to Kansas, and I'm a big Kansas basketball fan. I root for their football team, but it's embarrassing. They always win no more than 2 games a year. But they both went to Kansas, which is pretty cool. Aqib Talib is not the youngest, and Chris Harris is probably 28. However, you don't draft a cornerback in this spot. Safety. I really like Darian Stewart. And they just drafted Justin Simmons last year. So maybe safety isn't their biggest issue. Darian Stewart isn't getting any younger. However, Jabril Peppers just tested positive for something. I forget exactly what it is. And it might be a little too high for Obi Melifonwu. Obviously, Hooker and Jamal Adams will be gone. So hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode to talk about the Lions. Peace out.